Greetings and welcome back. And this time we have another live nudge from Abe, an update. So I'm now making this video on Tuesday, the 28th of May. This nudge came to me from Nicola on the evening of Sunday, 26th, and I actually read it Monday morning, 27th of May. So a day later, I'm now making this video. Hopefully it should come out soon. It's a very short nudge, but I thought I would relay it and keep us all up to date. So it's just one paragraph. I'll read it now. Abe says, you see, many a people would say that relational value would be something that matches, that you have to match up to. But you see, true relational value is allowance. Let us explain. For you see, relate does not mean same, does not mean agreeable. It means allowance of your core vibration, which in turn relates to one another like a jigsaw piece, if you will. You see, many people are now speaking of matching to this vibration, matching to that vibration. But you see, if you do so, what are you really allowing? You are not unfolding or relating at all. It is like forcing a piece where it does not belong in the grand picture. See now, to allow yourselves to relate, not to match, not to be same, but to allow your piece. You see this now, do you not? For if you are reaching, stretching, chasing, outlying to relate or match up, you are further away from that what you are wishing to match to, you see. End of nudge. So here we have the first introduction of the word to match up to, because Abe has talked about relation and to relate, relational, and to allow, allowance, but never to match. And they're saying this is a kind of a contrary thing, something we shouldn't be thinking about, because they're saying that when you relate and when you allow, you are coming to it from your own vibrational frequency, but you are relating because there's a resonance, there's a connection. But of course, I think a lot of our cultures, they probably, rephrase it slightly and say to match to, but it's not to match to, because to match is to be similar. I'm wearing matching clothes to you. To match up is, as Abe says, it's to like to be similar, to be the same. But Abe says, no, it's not about that. Because it's about each person relating through their own core vibration, which is going to be unique. And it's typical of society or social cultural conditioning to, change relation to matching up to. And that's very homogenous. It creates everybody the same. Abe says, we have to relate through our core vibration like a jigsaw piece. And in a jigsaw puzzle, all the pieces are different. They all have different kind of sides, because of course that's part of the whole essence of a jigsaw puzzle, is that you have to find which one goes into the right place. And Abe says, what he's saying through here, what they're saying is that, you won't have a grand picture, i.e. a grand jigsaw puzzle, if everyone's trying to match up and be the same, because then you won't fit together. So he says, if you are matching, you are not unfolding or relating at all. It's like forcing a piece where it does not belong in the grand picture. And that's perhaps why some people won't come into the grand picture of this allowance or frequency, because they're still pushing to match here or there or something. And so that's why you can never push someone to relate or to allow. They have to come through their own core vibration. And if society is wanting to match up, then it's never going to get there. It's going to create everyone of the same shapes trying to get through the same shaped hole. Everyone being square to get through the square hole. But the grand picture isn't a square hole. It's made up of all individual tiny pieces that can fit into the jigsaw puzzle, but through their own core essence vibration. So let us not try to match up to someone else, to be someone else. We're all unique and we bring our core unique vibration. And it's okay to be unique, to be different. We can still be part of the whole jigsaw puzzle through our uniqueness, not through our sameness. And I think that also relates to human civilization. We can all be a human brotherhood, sisterhood, a human civilization through our uniqueness, not through our sameness, not through our matching up. So it's interesting how Abe this time brought in that phrase to match up to say it's not the same as allowance or relation. It's not about being the same. You cannot allow or unfold yourself if you're trying to be this sameness. So I think it's a nice message and quite significant in that just short nudge. So I'm allowing that nudge to come through and be shared, and hopefully it'll reach you where it needs to be. So that's it from me for now. As always, stay well, stay healthy and sane, and above all, stay grounded. Cheers.